This week we read Parshas Noach, the story of Noah and his sons on the boat on the Teva. And the story begins that the world is a place where there's a lot of suffering, a lot of dishonesty, a lot of people not doing what they have to do. So God says, this is not the world I envisioned, and therefore we have to destroy the world and start anew. So he commands Noah, who is righteous, only righteous one of the generation, to build a boat, build a Teva. And his sons should go, and their family should go, and they should bring species of each animal in order to repopulate the world after the flood is over. And that's what happens. And Noah tries to convince the people of his generation to repent and do the right thing. A flood is coming, it will destroy the world, but nobody really heeds Noah's concern and Noah's warning. And the story goes that the flood happens, everyone's destroyed, and the world starts anew. It's a very interesting lesson we learn from here, because obviously the times right now are difficult times. There's a lot of bad in the world that we're seeing. But one of the lessons I believe is that even in the bad, you can still find the good. Even in the bad in the world, God found Noah and his sons, and he said, from you, I'll start a new generation, a new world, and good will come out from that. So too in the difficult times, and right now we have to look for the good, people that are doing good. There's so many acts of kindness and charity that's going on, and look to those people, and let those people be the light for all of us. We'll now continue with the singing of Lechadodi, the song we sing Friday night, written by the great Rabbi of Shlomo Alkabetz in the late 1400s. Lechadodi lekras kala pnei Shabbos nekabela Lechadodi lekras kala pnei Shabbos nekabela Shamor v'zachor v'dibur echad Hishmiyanu kel hamyuchad Hashem echad Ushma ho'yachad L'shem sefer ez v'l'sila Chadodi l'kras kala Pnei Shabbos nekabela L'kras Shabbos l'chuven elcha Ki hi mekor haberacha Meirosh mikedem nesucha Sov ma'aseh b'machshavot chila Lechadodi l'kras kala Pnei Shabbos nekabela Mikdash melech Ir melucha Kumitzi mitoch ha'afecha Rav lach shevet b'yemekabacha V'hu yachamol Alayichem Lechadodi l'kras kala Pnei Shabbos nekabela Hisnari me'afar kumi Livshi bigdei sefartei chalmi Al yad ben yishai beis halachmi Karva el nafshi giyahala Lechadodi l'kras kala Pnei Shabbos nekabela Hisahoreri Ki v'horechu miyori Uri shir daberi Gevod Hashem alayich nigla Lechadodi l'kras kala Pnei Shabbos nekabela V'hayu l'mshisa shahosayich V'rachaku kameh v'halayich Yosis alayich elokayich Kim sozcha sanal kala Lechadodi l'kras kala Pnei Shabbos nekabela Yamin u'smal Tifrotzi v'yez Hashem daritzi Al yad ben yishai beis halachmi Karva el nafshi giyala Lechadodi l'kras kala Pnei Shabbos nekabela Bawi b'shalom Atares ba'ala gamberino v'tzahala tochem uneyam segula ba'wikala lecha dodi lekras kala Oneg Shabbat nekabela. This week we started the new month, the Jewish month of Cheshvan. The name of the month is Cheshvan, yet the rabbis teach us we have to put a few letters in front of the word Cheshvan for Mar Cheshvan. Mar means bitter. And the question is, why is this month bitter? And nothing really bad in the history happened during this month. Maybe this year it's different, but nothing bad in the history happened this month, and the explanation is because there are no holidays. This is actually the only month in the Jewish calendar where there are 0 holidays, no major holidays like the high holidays, Rosh Hashanah, Yom Kippur, Hanukkah, Purim, Pesach, Passover. No minor holidays either, Tu B'Shvat. There's nothing. So that gives us a little bit of a bitter taste. But the question is, okay, there's no holidays, so there's no happy days. But why should that be bad? There's no sad days either. There's neither days, happy or sad. And the answer is that all holidays, even days, difficult times, there are ways to connect to God. Sometimes we connect to God through happiness, and sometimes we connect to God through sadness. So when the month is called Mar, a bitter month because there are no holidays, it's because we're lacking things that allow us to connect to God, even in the sad times. And a lesson from here is that even the difficult times that we're dealing in the world, the Jewish people, in Israel, there's still times to connect to God, and we should always look for the times in our history, in our lives, to connect to God. Sometimes it's when things are going well and they're happy, but even the times which are difficult and sad, there's always a way to connect to God through them. We're now finished with the singing of Adon Olam. Adon Olam Asher Malach B'Terem Kol Yitzir Nivra Li'es Nasa B'Chefso Kol Azai Mehalech Shemo Nikra V'Yacharei Kechlos HaKol Levahado Yimloch Nora V'Haya V'Hoveh V'Yiyeh B'Sifara V'Hu Echad V'Yein Sheni Hamshilo Lehachvira Bili Reishis, Bili Sachlis, Velo Hod, V'Hamizra, V'Hu Keli, V'Chai Goali, V'Tzor Chevli, V'Yes Nasa, V'Hu Nisi, Umanosli, Minas Kosi, B'Yom Ekra, B'Yahado, Avkid Ruchi, V'yezishan v'yahira v'yemrochi gev'yasi ado shemli v'lo v'ira. And have a happy and healthy week, a great weekend, a great Shabbat. We'll see everybody next week.